Hey, welcome to another episode of Tune Quest. Today we're looking at Ode to Viceroy by DeMarco. Shout out to the Lonely Shaman for requesting this one. Now, I'll say up front that this is a little bit trickier, there's some interesting chords and things going on, but we're going to take it step by step. I'm going to cover the intro, we're going to look at the verse, and then the chorus, and then the big breakdown thing at the end. So hopefully you've got a good foundation of chords, and let's just jump in. First we have E flat minor 7 flat 5. Now to construct this, you want to have this shape in the right hand, right? So you've got A, D flat, and G flat. And in the left hand, E flat and G flat. Right? And then the next chord is really just one note away. We're just lowering that bottom note down to a D, and we're going to get a D major 7. And so the pattern that you want to do for the intro is kind of like this. Right? We're just keeping that right hand in the same place. We're just moving one note. Alternatively, you could play octave bass and jump up and play those two notes. Like this. On it goes. And that's the introduction. So that's the easiest part of this song, and you'll be able to get that really easily. Let's move on to the verse. So the verse actually has the same two chords. So we start with this E flat diminished triad, and then again we just lower that bottom note to get a D, and then the next chord is A major. Now the way we want to play this is we want to arpeggiate them. So like this. Right? That's how you want to play the left hand for the verse. At least that's how I'm playing it. You could just hold them if you wanted to. It's really up to you. Now let's look at the right hand. So the right hand, we want to play the melody and this kind of this answering kind of little melody as well. So we're balancing two different melodies here in the right hand, right? So to do that, you want to create this F sharp minor chord in the right hand, and we basically just want to go like this: 2 1 5 3, right? 2 1 5 3 1 5 3, right? And then, so that's over the first two chords, right? Like that. Let me slow that down for you. And then we're going to an A chord. And so you want to play this shape in the right hand, which is an A second inversion. And we want to play it there. And then there's a little melody that goes, right? So early in the morning, and then we go again. Da, da, da. And then it goes, it descends, so da, 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 da. And then we have this. So let me just play that whole verse for you, just so you know what it should sound and look like. of course, that repeats twice, and that is the verse. So that is kind of the next level up from the intro, and the chorus is another level up from that. The chords get pretty wild and interesting. But let's just jump in with the first chord of the chorus, which is this. Okay, don't even worry about what this is. Don't think about what this is. There it says A major 7 sus2, blah blah blah. That doesn't matter, okay? Focus on the shape, okay? In the right hand, we've got this shape. B, E, and A. And if you're unfamiliar with this chord, it's a type of chord that we call a quartal. And we call it that because it's constructed with fourths, right? So you start on B, and an E is a fourth away from B, and then from E, A is a fourth away from E. And you get a nice open voicing, right? And we want to play that over A flat octave, like this. And then you want to bring that up to the next octave, like this. And the melody in the right hand goes like that. And then we want to keep the same voicing here, same notes. But the left hand, we now have a D flat octave. And bring that up to play the 1 and the 5. And the melody is the same. So from the first chord. And then we go down to F sharp octave. This thing. Now what is that? You want to create this shape here, this A major shape, and you want to start with this flick from the second finger up to the third, and then walk down. So all together, the first half of the chorus is like this. Right? Now the second half of the chorus. First we have D major 7. Now, simple, again, we're just doing octaves in the left hand, so that's pretty simple. Now, in the right hand, again, we've got that F sharp minor chord, right? F sharp minor triad with an octave on top. Then we do this descending thing, and I'm playing that F sharp along with every note. Like that, and then from D, we go up to an E. And then here, you want to do this little flick. So that's like this. And in the left hand, I'm kind of coming up and playing just like a standard E major chord. And then it repeats. This time, we go down to a B minor chord. So in the left hand, instead of playing a D, second time around we play a B. Right hand, we've still got that same shape, the F sharp minor chord. Come up and finish the chord here. So we play the bass and we come up and finish the chord. Right hand, we want to descend. So, same descending thing. And then the next chord, this is the most funky chord of the whole song. D minor major 7. It's crazy. So again, just an octave in the left hand. Right hand, F, A, C sharp. This is an F augmented chord, right? This is an F major chord, and to get an augmented chord, we just raise that fifth. That's what we've got here, and it's of course over a D bass, and we get a D minor major 7. So from this, when you kind of want to walk up, so arpeggiate. Play it again, and then one up, and then this chord here, D flat minor 7. That's simple. I've just got a D flat in the left hand. Right hand, I've just got an E major triad. Again, you want to play that bass and then walk up the chord. So, and then again that goes up, and then we go to this chord, B minor 7. Left hand octave, right hand D major triad. Again, just walking up that chord. So the entire chorus should look and sound like this. I made a few mistakes there, but it was mostly all good. So yeah, that is probably the hardest part of the song. As I said, the chords are pretty funky, but just take it easy. Again, focus on the shapes. Don't think too much about what the chords are. Trust in the shapes of the chords instead. And then, of course, after the chorus, it goes back to the verse, which is the same as what we've already covered, so there's nothing different there. And so then it goes back to the chorus again, and then that leaves that epic breakdown thing at the end. And this is where the magic is. I love this bit. It's like a cathartic release. It's so fun to play. So let's actually just get the left hand chords for this epic moment, right? So first, actually, yeah. So we've got A, and then we jump up and play this A major chord. So that's A major in its root position, and that's A major in its second inversion, right? Because we're just taking these notes down one, same notes, right? So like that, and then you want to hit this D flat octave twice, and then go up to a D. Yeah, so I'm actually finishing the chords. So we've got this. So I'm playing this here. So D flat, A flat, B, and then D major 7, D, A, C sharp. So that's kind of the left hand. Now, as for the right hand, let's take a look at it. I'll play it slowly. Let me do that again. So this is all on the D major pentatonic scale. But it starts on the A major pentatonic scale. And it starts on the A. And so you go da 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 da. This is a pentatonic pattern that is super epic, okay? So you go down 3 on the scale, and then jump up, and then go to the next note and go down 3. Jump up, next note down 3. Jump up, next note 3. And now once we get here, you just go back to the A again. So it's a pattern where you go down 3, up to the top again, down 3, up. And when we get here, like I said, yeah, we go back to the A. Take it nice and slow. And once we get here, I do this thing again. So that's that same little grace note we already covered earlier in the song. And then finish it. So with the left hand, I'll go real slowly. Sorry. Now, as you can see, I'm making so many mistakes, and that is to say that it is quite a challenging passage. And when I actually first learned this arrangement, I really struggled with it, and it took me ages. But I just put on a metronome and I put it real slow, and I just went really slowly. Make sure when we get to that D, it's slightly anticipated, right? Comes in at the same time we hit that A. So that's about as far as I can teach it. It's really up to you just to practice this. Practice this pattern, right? So down 3, up to the top, down 3 from the next note, up to the top, down 3 from the next note, up to the top. It's a great pattern to get into your fingers. So if you learn this, that's some serious XP that you're going to gain. Hey, and that's the purpose of TuneQuest. We're learning tunes to gain XP to help us unlock the keyboard. And I really hope that you can really get this down and get it in your fingers. Just take it slow again, put on a metronome, and just practice it, and you'll get it eventually. And yeah, that's it for the tutorial. I really hope that it was helpful and that it wasn't all over the place. Some songs are a little bit more challenging to teach, but that's a breakdown of it. I hope that was helpful to you. Please leave a comment what you thought, and yeah, any more requests, I'm happy to take them and make tutorials for them. And I have a link to the free community below. Check it out, join the community. Let's make that place awesome. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, all of that good stuff. See you next time. Goodbye.